Hi guys, welcome to my, I don't know what date, 15th of August DVD update I think it is. You can probably tell from my voice that I didn't get up that long ago, about half an hour ago. I've done 3 attempts at this DVD update and never uploaded them, but today I'm going to be busy. I've never done it before because it slows down my internet. I've got a couple films to watch today, so I'll upload the video and do that while it's uploading. So the reason I've attempted this video before and never uploaded it is because I was going to upload it, say, the next day, but then I ended up getting a new DVD that day, and then about a week later I thought, you know what, I'll do another one, and then didn't upload it. The next day I got another DVD. It kept going on like that. It only happened twice, but then after I was going to upload the last one, I got another DVD. I was like, fuck it, I can't be bothered to do it anymore. So today I got a DVD in the mail from Amazon. So it will be at the bottom of the pile, so it'll be right at the end of the video. So I don't think you can see him here. Actually, I would have done this video about 5-10 minutes earlier, but I couldn't find my camera, because on this bit here is normally where my TV is, and my TV's now here on my desk next to me. It's quite an old one. I'm hoping to get a new one soon so I can start getting Blu-rays, because that's why I'm still on DVD. I don't have a HD TV in my room. Okay, so let's start off at the top. This is in no particular order, it's just the order I picked it off from my shelves, and my shelves are in genre order, so they'll be in genre order, I guess. So first one I got is Dogma, Kevin Smith's religious film. Basically this woman, like, she gets told she needs to stop these 2 angels from entering into heaven through this gateway, because there's this gateway and it, like, relieve your sins or something. It, like, cleanses you of your sins, and then all they had to do then is kill themselves, and then they go to heaven. So and if they go up into heaven, it will prove God wrong, and then the whole universe will collapse or something, and that will blow up and everything will die. It's quite a good film, it's quite funny. Not one of Kevin Smith's best films. I have to say, probably my 3 favourites from him are Clerks 2, and Zack and Miri. I really like those 3 films. Yeah, so Dogma, it's really good. I'd say check it out, but yeah, check it out. What's weird is Kevin Smith is funnier in real life than he is in his films. Okay, next I've got Juno. I haven't actually watched the DVD yet. I got it back in May, but I haven't watched the DVD yet because just haven't got around to it. I've seen the film about 3 times before, so I don't really like watching films over and over and over again because they get boring for me. And so that's why I haven't watched this yet, because I really like this film and I don't want it to get boring, I guess. Basically it's about this girl who gets pregnant, and she's trying to give the just a second, I'm going to take a sip of my tea. As you can see, I'm very posh here. She's pregnant, she's trying to give it up to these parents that want to buy the baby, basically. And that's all I can really say about it. It's a funny film. It was actually nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, I think. I'm pretty sure it was, but I could be wrong. So, Juno, yeah. Next I've got a film that I've wanted to get for a long time. It's Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Basically about this this guy does the music for this show, breaks up with his girlfriend who stars in the show, and he can't get over her, so he decides he's going to take a holiday to Hawaii to get away from everything and try and get over her. And when he gets over there, she's there with her new boyfriend. And he ends up falling for the girl at the desk of the place he's staying at. It's a lot better than it sounds. Just because I'm tired, I'm not doing any film justice today. But Forgetting Sarah Marshall is a really good film anyway. It's written by Jason Segel, who stars in the film. If you don't know what else he wrote, he also wrote the new film A Year Old Engagement, and he wrote the new Muppets film. He starred in both of them. So, yeah, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, good film. Definitely watch it. Next I got a terrorist comedy. It's a British terrorist comedy. It's Four Lions. This is really funny. I think this is one of the first British films I've got, except for Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. I don't have a problem with British films. A lot of them, they're too London-y for me. Four Lions is kind of that, but it's a lot more terrorist humour. It's really funny. You really need to see this film if you haven't seen it. It's basically about these 4 Muslims. Oh, sorry, I just heard a beeping noise. I didn't know what it was. I can still hear it. But yeah, they're these 4 Muslim. Well, actually, no, it's 5 Muslims at the beginning, and they decide they're gonna do a big terrorist bombing, and they're trying to work out where they're gonna do it. It is a really funny film. I'm still not giving any film justice, but if you haven't seen this film, I'd 100% definitely recommend you watching it. It's really good. And next I got a 2-pack. These are 2 of my favourite films. I just love them so much. I got the Kill Bill collection with Kill Bill 1 and 2. I know a lot of people didn't like Kill Bill 2, but I really enjoyed it. If you don't know what Kill Bill is all about, it's basically this woman that works for the Deadly Viper Squad, or whatever it's called, and she basically fucks over Bill, and because they're going out, and she gets pregnant with his baby, but she doesn't want it to be his baby, so she ditches him, and Bill thinks he's dead, and then eventually finds out that she's alive and goes into her wedding and shoots her. But she survives, and basically the 2 films are her trying to get her revenge for ruining her wedding and pretty much attempting to kill her. And she's going around killing all the people from the Deadly Viper Squad that killed her, basically. But it's a really good film. The first one is definitely better than the second one, but the second one's still a good film anyway. I don't actually have the DVDs here at the moment. I lent it to a friend, but I'm always sceptical about lending people like the box of something, or like a slipcase or something, so I always take it off, because I don't know, I don't want it to get all ruined. So that's just me being a bit OCD there. But Kill Bill, really good film. If you haven't seen that, like most of these films, definitely watch it. Next I got probably my favourite Al Pacino film. It's not Godfather. I did really like The Godfather, but I preferred this a lot more. It's Scarface. It's a really good film. Yeah. Sorry, I just heard some noise. It's probably my next door neighbours smashing up the house or something. So basically, Al Pacino stars as Tony Montana, who's this guy who comes over to America on a... He doesn't come over here to America, he goes over to America from Cuba in the Cuban Missile Crisis or some shit like that. I don't know, it probably isn't even that. It's a refugee hoodlum thing it says here. He's a Cuban refugee hoodlum, and basically he goes from zero to hero in the drug boss cocaine empire thing. It's a really exciting film and has a really good fight scene right at the end. If you have not seen this film, or any Al Pacino films, you should definitely start with The Godfather actually, and then watch this afterwards. I've only actually seen the first Godfather, I know. It's bad, isn't it? I'm not saying the film's bad, the film's one of the best films of all time. I mean, it's bad that I've only seen the first film. Next one, I only actually saw the DVD of this yesterday. I'd seen it already because we watched it at school in a lesson. It's I Am Legend. I know, it's quite surprising that we watched it at school, isn't it? But if we don't know what it is, it's basically there's a virus that takes over New York City. A virus that turns people into zombies, basically. But it started off with the cure for cancer, but it ended up turning them into zombies. And Will Smith's the last man in New York City, because he'd said he'd stay behind to work to find a cure for the thing. So that's basically what he's doing. He's trying to find a cure for it. It is a really good film. It's really exciting as well. It's surprising that it's a zombie film, but it isn't a horror. Which is, like I said, that's quite surprising. It's more of a action sci-fi epic film. I don't know really what to place it under. I put it under the action category. Or did I? Actually, I think I put it under... Yeah, I put it under sci-fi. So, yeah. Definitely watch this, because it's a great film. I haven't seen any of the other I Am Legend adaptations, like Last Man on Earth, The Omega Man. No, I haven't seen them, but I've seen I Am Legend. Okay, next I got this because there was the new reboot out. You probably know what I'm talking about now. There was a new reboot out a couple months. It was last month, I think. And I hadn't seen this film for years, and I wanted to see it again. So I got Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. This is better than the Amazing Spider-Man, the reboot, but I still really did enjoy the Amazing Spider-Man. There's a lot of stuff in the Amazing Spider-Man that I prefer to this film, but there's a lot of stuff in this film I prefer to the original. Like, I prefer how he gets bitten in this one. The whole tone of the reboot is a lot darker than this one, which I do prefer. This one's kind of too aimed for kids, even though it is a 12. But yeah, it's too like kiddie. Whereas the reboot is really dark. So yeah, it's a good film. I don't know whether I should recommend it or not. I'd say watch this one, don't watch the second one, and watch the third one. I know a lot of people liked the second one but hated the third one. I'm the opposite way around. I really enjoyed the third one, and I don't know why. I hated the second one, I just did not enjoy it. But the first one was quite good. Now the rest of them are horrors, I think. I know there's one drama. So yeah, most of them are horrors except for one drama. The reason I've been getting loads of horrors recently is because my horror collection was like 4 DVDs, so I decided I need to get some big films as well. So that's what I did. I got some cheap big films, because a lot of the big mainstream horror films you can get really cheap nowadays. So yeah, first one I got Child's Play. I've actually seen all of them now. I just finished watching Bride of Chucky yesterday, so now I've seen every single Child's Play film, and that's rare for me to see every single film in a horror film series. I think the only other one I've seen all of them is Saw. I didn't really like Saw. I don't know why I kept watching them. I enjoyed them, but there's nothing really more than that. It's just, the Saw films is just like, it is torture porn, really. You watch it to enjoy the deaths and feel bad about it afterwards. So yeah, Child's Play. Pretty much everyone knows what this film's about. Basically, it's about Chucky. It's Charles Lee Ray, actually. He gets shot by these police officers and takes over, does some voodoo shit and puts his soul into the soul of Chucky, this good guy doll. But what they do is you push them, or you talk to them and they say, "Hi, I'm someone, wanna play? He he he," or "I'm your friend to the end." He. That's the worst American accent you're ever gonna hear, or impression of the good guy dolls. But he says his name's Chucky because Charles Lee Ray, or Charles, Chucky, it makes sense. But what he needs to do is he needs to transfer his spirit into a human being, otherwise he's going to be trapped inside the doll forever, and because the doll is increasingly turning human, so he needs to get out of the body quickly, otherwise he's trapped in there forever. And he basically gets sold to this woman, and she gives it to Andy Barclay, her 6-year-old son. And there's loads of murders going on, and Andy's saying, it's Chucky, but of course no one believes him. And you know, as the series progresses, no one still believes him. They just think Andy brings trouble wherever he goes. What's weird is the third one especially, they found, actually no, I don't know what I was going to say. The second one actually, they would have found this Chucky doll melted everywhere, but they still thought, oh, it's the kid. And then the third one, they actually took the doll away, and Bride of Chucky, she sews him up. Okay, enough about that one. I'm talking about Child's Play, the first one. But yeah, it's a really good film. It's quite scary. It takes quite a lot to scare me now. Actually, no, it doesn't. It takes nothing to scare me. I got scared when, in I Am Legend, when he smashes a vial. It made me jump. But then everything does. So, yeah, it's Child's Play. Child's Play is a really good film. It's a must-see horror film, definitely. I don't know about the rest of the series. I actually prefer the second one to the original. The third one was alright, and Bride of Chucky was good, and Seed of Chucky was alright as well. So, yeah, Child's Play, definitely check it out. Okay, next one, it was a 2-pack. The only reason I actually bought this box set was because I wanted the first film. But, yeah, I got The Fly 1 and 2. If you're wondering why there's like all that bit there, it's because this place I bought it, this DVD shop, they have the worst stickers you've ever seen. I'm not even kidding. The stickers are so hard to get off, and you end up ruining the entire case. My brother actually ripped the entire thing off when he was trying to get the sticker off. He was like going and he ended up ripping all down there on the case. So yeah, enough about the cases from this shop. The Fly, The first one is a really, really good film. One of the best horror films of the 80s in my opinion. Basically this guy, he makes this teleporter, but it can't, he takes a while before he can teleport, alive objects. And eventually when he does it, he puts himself through, but when he does it, a fly gets into the teleporter with him. And the machine gets confused that there's two DNAs inside there, so they just merge them together, and he slowly starts turning into a fly. It is a really good film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Yeah, it's the first film, and the second film's all about his son. 'Cause in the first film he has sex with a woman, and before he... No, it's after he goes through the teleporter and she obviously gets pregnant. You hear her say she's pregnant in the film, and they don't let her have an abortion. Well, she chooses not to have an abortion, actually, just in case. And in the second film, right at the beginning, she dies while giving birth, and this kid starts turn when he's 5 years old, but this disease he has makes him age really quickly. When he's 5 years old, he's a fully matured adult. That bit I never understood in the whole film. They don't really explain it. They don't say whether it was something to do with the or it was something to do with the actual fly genes he's got inside him. But yeah, and then he basically suffers the same fate his dad did. He starts turning into a fly. The second one, it says it's just as riveting and terrifying as the original. I'd say definitely not. It was alright. It's not as bad as everyone says it is. Everyone says it's awful film, but I enjoyed it. It's good entertainment. It's deserved at least one watch if you're a fan of the original film, or if you enjoy monster films. It's definitely one to watch. So yeah, I enjoyed both films. The first one's obviously going to be better than the second one. So, Fly 1, definitely watch. Fly 2, watch if you've got nothing else to watch.